Mr. Mitroo into this conversation as well. Mr. Mitroo, do you think that this report is premature? And do you think that it does have credible information on what went wrong, but not enough credibility to be the final word?
Absolutely. I agree with you, Vineet. Firstly, thank you for inviting me on your channel. Uh, well, the fact remains that, like Tiwari Sahab was explaining just now, it is not possible to put the fuel switch off because it's a deliberate action as far as switching off certain essentials in the air is concerned. Like he said, this modification was brought in 1980 that a safety guard was put on the switch so that that safety guard is removed, then the switch is toggled to off position. Now, here I would say that there are two engines, two fuel pumps, and two switches. It has to be a deliberate four-stage action. You remove the safety guard, put the switch off, remove the second safety guard, put the switch off, and that is when you achieve this configuration of fuel getting switched off. It is not possible for any pilot, unless he wants to suicide himself or kill others also on board, to do these four actions so as to switch off the engines malafidely, and that too at such a low altitude. Here, we have yet to correlate the voice recorder and the data recorder. Unless they are correlated and dovetailed, these two readings, these two analyses, unless they are dovetailed, we cannot come to any positive conclusion. I have another suggestion for the authorities, which I'll put it in writing. Our mobile phones have a very small size camera. Why can't we have two cameras, one on top of the captain's head and the other one on top of the co-pilot's head, so that that is then a part of the voice recorder, the cockpit voice recorder. Then we will not only rely upon the audio, we will have the audio visual in future recordings. Well, that is for modifications to happen later. But today, I would no, it is absolutely, I would not even say that it could be a sabotage or it could be whatever have you. Uh, but the situation, I cannot swallow this, the fact that fuel switches. Number two, here I would correlate this switching off the fuel and the engines switching off. Along with that, the deployment of ram air turbine. Uh, what we see is what I have heard. They say that the fuel was switched off, the fuel pumps were switched off 5 seconds after takeoff. Whereas the ram turbine has been deployed after almost 20 seconds. Now, could there be a 15 seconds gap between the fuel getting switched off and the ram turbine deploying? Because the ram turbine deploys when all your electricals fail. Here, we have to see the electricals will fail only when the engines have stopped. But investigation, I think, has also shown that the engines were rotating when the aircraft hit the ground. Now, if that be so, then how has the ram turbine, or I don't know what are the setting configurations of deployment of ram, but RAT, but I feel a lot has to be put together. There are a lot of I would say uh, unsupported statements in this. This no, I am not at all convinced with this report.
Okay. All